Chicago Road. The right lane's now gone. Telegraph southbound past 5 Mile Construction took out the fast lane. And then beyond that, 75 southbound just past McNichols, disabled truck on the right shoulder. And I got to tell you a couple of things. First of all, E needs a spanking, that E channel, which I have. And Kathleen Sullivan is the host of the thing. And all I can say is she's turned into just a liberal pro-OJ, quick to kiss the defense ass kind of a person with her attorney consultant, Kristen, with the droopy eyes that looks half stoned. And both of them are sharing space on the defense's ass, I'll tell you that. And that just burns me up.
You know, it's funny, there are a lot of people that appear to kiss defense ass, and I wonder if it's because those lawyers are so powerful.
That's what I'm thinking.
Who's the blonde on court TV? Kristen Jeanette Myers, maybe? I can't think of it, but she always is favoring the defense, and I'll go, God, I can't believe that. I'll turn over to CNN, and they'll say the complete opposite.
Yeah, see, now that's the kind of stuff I hate, because it just, you know, here Marcia's doing a fabulous job, and she's not getting any credit. And I have to laugh, too, because people are apparently telling this Kathleen Sullivan to shut up and quit talking over the testimony. And so you can tell she's bitter because she keeps saying, I know that you people I'm talking over the testimony right now, and I know you people are not happy about that, and we're going to the court in a minute. And it's like, hey.
Well, what are you doing?
That's right. I say get rid of that bitch and put this Greg guy on there. He's this English-sounding guy, and he's really good. And she's so busy flapping her jaws about people faxing crap in. And anyway, and this Greg guy pointed out yesterday on E also, amazingly, there was a charity event in 1989 wherein O.J. gave out Swiss Army knives, and he held it up, and it says 1989, right on the side of the knife says 1989, thank you, O.J. Isn't that beautiful?
Swiss Army knives. How about that?
And I love the fact that it's Swiss Army on that golf bag. Talk about obsession with knives. and another thing about this E channel is they're finding some pretty flimsy excuses to go to commercials, as is Channel 2, where, you know, apparently they're not listening to us to understand what they're doing wrong. If Hewell Perkins was smart, he'd get off this assignment, because what Channel 2 is doing is making me hate him, because he becomes the thing I identify with as a problem. And boy,
yeah, Warren Pierce all day with these local yokel attorneys. That's when they should be running all the commercials.
Yeah.
Is when there's a recess, and instead they act as if we need to be told what we just saw.
You bet. And it's like, we don't need that. And I noticed this, Hewell, boy, do they love this line as a flimsy excuse to go to commercial. Hewell is always, he loves to say, well, while they pause, we'll pause. The problem is, the pause was a half a second.
Yeah.
I mean, Marcia took a little drink of water and went right into a question, so I got to keep all these TVs going. What a flimsy, any excuse to run to commercial. Like I said before, if you're not going to cover the damn trial, then just shut up. Don't tell me you're covering the trial when all you're doing is pounding me with commercials. And then the other thing I want to say is I had to laugh over Judge Delbert Wong, who was on the stand. And boy, did they want to get rid of him in a hurry. I mean, Ito was even saying one more question. They wanted Wong up and then Wong down, boy. And to call him a special master Wong. You gotta, that's how they refer to him.
Yeah, I didn't understand that title.
No. And,
just because he was able to ask for the golf bag, he gets this special master title.
For sure. And master is not a good title when your name is Wong. And it's so funny that
hear some might beg to differ.
Well, yeah. And I have to lie. I just love hearing people say Wong. And that's why it was unfortunate that Darden did the examination of him, because they didn't want Marcia to say Wong, I think. But I think Cochran was pretty comfortable with Wong. That's what I think.
Well, that's a new twist on it.
Well, sure.
So the mistress and the wife are just a big cover.
Yes, that's my opinion.
Well, he's about as comfortable as Bailey was with the N-word.
Oh, you can tell Bailey. Oh, yeah.
I think he sleeps with a big sign of the N-word spelled out every night.
Oh, you better believe it. And I'd laugh, too, because this retired judge, you'd think he'd be really with it. And the guy's, like, talking over objections and everything else. And I was like, oh, man. You know, and I noticed that in the end, Ito never did admonish the judge not to share any testimony. He just said, okay, you can go.
Yeah, they're buddies. They're buddies for some reason.
Gave him special treatment, see? So anyway, this whole thing is driving me crazy now, this luggage I got to worry about. And how come they're not showing that video of that Kardashian carrying that bag out you were talking about?
I don't know. I guess because it was on hard copy, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. And that other guy, too, I wanted to point out was so nice, that Skycap. That guy is so correct that he had no idea how sensitive the microphone was. I'm sure he taped it when he got home. He was appalled to hear him suck up snot. He was calling.
Yeah, he was a snot vacuum. In fact, I think...
he was gargling with boogers.
Betty Ford probably called him when he got home.
Yeah.
You sure we're sniffing an awful lot. Anything you want to tell us?
Yeah, and I loved it in the end, too, and it said, you're out of here. You know, I did like that. You take the water with you and all that stuff. And I don't know what that Skycap, though. He was forever kind of shaking his head and talking to himself. And I don't know what that was about either. But and now we're all obsessed with the garbage can, and now I'm wondering about the damn garbage can. I don't know. The trial is back, which means I have no life. What a mess. But I'm not. You know, this trial doesn't bother me.
Stress. Mr. Stress.